The Nobel Prize in Literature for 2024 is awarded to South Korean author Han Kang. Varmt välkomna till Svenska Akademin och detta års tillkännagivande. Jag heter Mats Malmö. For her intense poetic prose that confronts historical traumas and exposes the fragility of human life. I was able to talk to Han Kang on the phone. She was having an ordinary day, it seems, had just finished supper with her son. She wasn't really prepared for this, but we have begun to discuss preparations for December. We look very much forward to meeting her here then.
In her oeuvre, Han Kang, as expressed in the Academy's citation, confronts historical traumas and in each of her works exposes the fragility of human life. She has a unique awareness of the connections between body and soul, the living and the dead, and in her poetic and experimental style has become an innovator in contemporary prose.
It's a very, very special writer and a very complex and rich that spans many different genres. And this is the decision we reached this year to award Han Kang the Nobel Prize in Literature. Well, it's not a connection in how we evaluate or how we reach the decision. What we look for is always literary quality, but I think that this writer is also someone that can talk to many people all over the world, because her main theme is I would say, about survival, and even whether she writes about traumas, pain and loss on an individual level or on a greater political scale where certain events, historical events, can traumatize generations. She always does this with the same compassion and care. And this, I think, is something that is quite remarkable with her authorship. It's really difficult to say because I've read her so intensely and extremely now, so I like many, but I think the novel Human Acts is very important, very sometimes quite terrifying read, but also with the tenderness of her style, it becomes a sort of counterforce to the brutality of the powers that she's confronting, and that's very impressive.